Stranger Things Season 4 has some big questions to answer following Season 3's explosive 77-minute big finale, the Battle of Starcourt. And since we all hate being left without answers, the Netflix sci-fi horror will eventually be back for the 4th season. Join us to see Stranger Things news, release date, leaked info, and rumors. Spoiler alert. Season 3 ending. Stranger Things Season 3 saw the main characters adjusting to life after the dramatic finale of Season 2, where 11 closed the portal to the Upside Down, and Bob Newby was lost fighting for the good fight. While Joyce mourned Bob, and Hawkins adjusted to the arrival of the brand new Starcourt Mall, the Russians were secretly trying to reopen the portal to the Upside Down, and the Mind Flayer was back and growing ever stronger by the day. In the finale, Hopper, Joyce, and Murray descend into the secret Russian lab underneath the mall to turn off the machine, attempting to reopen the portal, while 11 and the kids fought the Mind Flayer in an epic showdown above. The machine shutdown didn't go quite as planned, ending in Hopper sacrificing himself by telling Joyce to trigger the shutdown, even though it meant he would be disintegrated along with everything else in the gate room. Joyce shuts the machine down, losing yet another love in the show's finale, and the Mind Flayer was destroyed. With 11 and the gang saved, but Hopper gone, Joyce made the decision once and for all to leave Hawkins, moving out of town at the end of the episode with Jonathan, Will, and a devastated 11 in tow. As the credits rolled, a bonus finale scene aired, set in Kamchatka, Russia. The scene showed prison guards being instructed to feed a prisoner to their captive Demogorgon, but being strictly told not the American. We all know that the American in question was Jim Hopper, and the lovable police chief is not gone for good after all. Season 3's climactic finale sets up a natural conclusion on a few fronts. There's the dissemination of the party, specifically Will and 11's departure from Hawkins. As two people who were previously superpowered but no longer boast major connections to the Upside Down, one can only imagine the secrets from the Upside Down that lay dormant within both Will and 11. Are aspects of the Mind Flayer hiding beneath the surface of these two young individuals, waiting to be free from Hawkins in order to spread into the wider world? I might have a separate storyline, and we might be filming somewhere else. It would be exciting to see Will explore a big city and go through that. I think it would be cool to see. Noah Schnapp teases about his future on Stranger Things. Season 4 release date. After a few days worth of teasing leading up to the September 30th, 2019, Netflix finally confirmed that the show would be returning for a 4th season. Furthermore, Netflix signed a multi-year deal with the Duffer Brothers. This deal is on top of the one Netflix already has with Shawn Levy, the producer on the show. The announcement of Season 4 came accompanied by a video with the caption, "We're not in Hawkins anymore." Since then, Season 4 has been confirmed to arrive in summer of 2022. There are several rumored dates for exactly when the show will come back in the summer. One of the rumors seems to be that the series will drop on July 1st, 2022. That's a Friday, when traditionally Netflix original releases happen. But will it be the last season of Netflix sci-fi show? Looking beyond Season 4 of Stranger Things is difficult, especially as we don't know how the story will wrap up in the new season yet. Shawn Levy, however, has spoken about the future of the show, saying, I will say we have a good sense of stuff that happens in Season 4. Season 4 is definitely happening. There's very much the possibility of a season beyond that one that's currently undecided. And what I would just say is part of the chaos and fun of this particular show is that while the Duffers and the writer's room and we producers outline the entire season, the Duffers really use the writing process to revisit, reassess, and question all of their prior assumptions. So, even though we always start off with a good sense of the major arcs of the season, we're always ready for shifts and surprises, because if the Duffers stumble into a different or surprising inspiration while they rewrite the script, we're going to follow that inspiration and throw out some ideas in order to embrace some new ones that are more exciting. And I have no doubt that Season 3 will be no exception. But from what was said, it's still unclear on whether or not a 5th season is going to happen. Even the Duffer brothers are uncertain about that. The brothers had this to say: "We don't actually know. I think, 4 to 5 seasons is likely where we'll end up, but who knows? I mean, none of this is official, and we know where we want to go. We're trying to figure out still how long it'll take to get there, so we'll see," Ross said. While Matt explained how hard it is, like 4 seems short and 5 seems long, so he's got no idea what to do. Episode names. The 4th season will also be receiving 8 episodes like the 1st and 3rd seasons, and we already have the names of the upcoming episodes. Episode 1, The Hellfire Club. Episode 2, Vecna's Curse. Episode 3, The Monster and the Superhero. Episode 4, Dear Billy. Episode 5, The Nina Project. Episode 6, The Dive. Episode 7, The Massacre at Hawkins' Lab. Episode 8, Papa. Episode 9, The Piggyback. Straight away, we can deduce that 11's backstory will feature heavily in Season 4. Episode 1 is the name of a Hawkins High School Dungeons & Dragons club, so we'll likely be seeing some of the Stranger Things cast attending high school in the season premiere. D&D fans will also understand the significance of Episode 2's title. Vecna is the name of a powerful wizard who becomes a leash during the World of Greyhawk campaign and has been named as one of the greatest D&D villains of all time. Will Vecna be tied to a D&D game that occurs in Season 4? Or could he be related to Creel House in some way? Episode 3 sounds like it'll be a flashback to her first encounter with a Demogorgon. Episode 6 could be her first dive when she sits in a body of water and enters another realm. And Episode 7 may reveal what happened to Dr. Brenner and Hawkins' lab staff after the Season 1 finale. Episode 5 may be referencing Nina Kulagina, a Russian woman who claimed to have psychic powers. Actually, we won't be surprised if this relates to 11 and the experiments that were performed on them by Brenner in the 1980s. Episode 8, too, may look at 11's father and daughter-style relationship with Brenner. It could also include elements of what happened to Hopper's daughter, which we'll detail more in our plot speculation section below. As for Episode 9, we gotta wait. After all, it's the season finale. But since the trailer is already out there, we can make a few assumptions. The trailer shows Mike reading a letter from 11, who can't wait to be reunited with her estranged boyfriend for spring break. However, as some Canny fans have noted, the trailer barely shows Mike, and there may be a heartbreaking reason for that. The camera angle that Mike is seen from hides much of the bedroom behind him from view, very possibly because there's another love interest just out of the shot, and he has moved on from his first crush in the time between seasons. However, fans can take solace in the fact that this is not the first time that Stranger Things has teased the possibility of 11 and Mike breaking up. While Season 1 saw the young duo tentatively hold hands for the first time, Season 2 introduced Max while 11 was out of the picture and teased the possibility of Mike losing interest in his missing love interest. However, it soon became clear that Max and Mike had no interest in each other, while 11 and Mike's Season 3 breakup was a short-lived subplot that saw them soon reunite without much conflict. The trailer also hints that Nancy and Jonathan may have broken up. While it seemed like Jonathan and Nancy would be able to survive a long-distance relationship, Stranger Things Season 4 California trailer suggests the two have parted ways. In the trailer, Mike Wheeler, Nancy's younger brother, is shown going to California for spring break to visit his girlfriend 11 and best friend Will. Since Season 4 has Jonathan and Nancy still being high school seniors, it's odd that neither would have traveled to see one another for spring break like their younger siblings. Mike is traveling all the way to California for spring break to see 11 and Will, with Jonathan being shown in the chaos alongside the young teens. Since Mike traveled out to California, why didn't his older sister Nancy, who was last seen dating Jonathan, go too? Nancy's absence in California for Season 4 hints that she and Jonathan likely broke up during the gap between seasons. Are you waiting for Stranger Things Season 4? Let us know in the comments down below.